Alright, so here once again is my Kagaku no Hanashi. It is a science book about the wonders of science. So, it's a first grade book. And I've been thinking about doing a few stories out of this book to kind of help people with reading practice. I've picked a few pages. I don't know how this is going to go, so I'm just going to read it and I'm going to break it down into what it means. 梅干しはスパイの Answers are 酢をかけて作ったから腐っているから梅の実がもともと酸っぱいから梅干しを思い浮かべるだけで口の中に唾が湧いてきますね。なぜ梅干しはそんなに酸っぱいのでしょうか？梅干しを作るには、まず熟した梅の実を塩漬けにします。その後、晴れた日にお日様に当てて水分を抜き柔らかくなるまで干します。最後に赤いしその葉と一緒に漬け込むと酸っぱい梅干しになります。梅の実にはもともとクレン酸などの酸っぱい成分がたくさん含まれています。梅を干すと水分が抜けてその分だけ酸っぱい成分が濃くなります。そのため梅干しは干す前よりももっと酸っぱくなるのです。レモンやみかんが酸っぱいのもクレン酸が入っているからです。昔から食欲がない時は梅干しを食べるといいと言われています。唾が出ると自然に食欲が湧いて何か食べたい気持ちになるからです。梅干しに使う梅の木は花を見るための梅の木とは別の種類なのよ。和歌山県で栽培されている南高梅という種類が有名ね。So then they have illustrations, of course, illustrations, and they do in most of their stories. They have diagrams. So here's the kuren-san, which is citric acid, and suibun, which is the part of water. Ume no mi ni wa suibun ya kuren-san ga fukumarete iru. So fuku, it's after the kanji, or it's the conjugation of fukumu, which is to contain, and teiru is the ending sentence ender, meaning a continuous state. So it's saying it contains water and citric acid. 火に干すと水分が抜ける. It's kind of a weird translation. I'm not sure exactly how to translate 抜ける, but it just kind of means that like all the water is kind of like not evaporates, but it loses its water as it sits in the sun. 水分が少なくなってクリン酸が残る is the kanji I see a lot in science. See a lot in math books. It means to be left, or the remaining. So it's just saying that majority that's left is only a little left. The water becomes a little, and the citric acid is the only thing that's left, or is the majority that's left. Taiyo, which is sun. So the umeboshi dries out pretty much, and everything, and the only thing that's left or that remains is citric acid, and that's what makes them sour. It says, I don't know if it's easier for you to read this way. Hashiru to mune ga tokidoki suru no wa naze? And they give you possible answers. Shinzo ga karada ni chi o okuru no ga hayaku naru kara. Kareda no yure ga mune ni dutawaru kara. And shinzo no chi ga fudan to gyaku ni nagareru kara. The answer, 答えは左の胸に手を当ててみましょう。胸の時々が感じられるでしょう。走っていない時でも私たちの左の胸にある心臓は時々と動いて体中に血を送ってくれています。1分の間に大人だったら70回くらい、子供だったら100回くらい心臓は縮んで血を絞り出すようにして送っているのです。血は体に必要な栄養などを運んでくれています。走っているときは普段よりもたくさんのエネルギーを使うので、エネルギーを生み出す材料になる栄養などが足りなくすると心臓はもっと血を送って栄養などをいっぱい届けようと普段より速いスピードで動き出します。この時、心臓の4つの部屋の血の出入り口についている弁ドア激しくが開いたり閉じたりするので、胸の時々が強く感じられるのです。心臓の中には血が逆に流れないように出入り口に弁ドアがついているんだね。
Genki, the second textbook. I thought I would go over each chapter that I have currently gone over and as a review, and then I will go ahead and resume where I am and reread all your notes because my notes are a mess and I lose things.
Dialogue, and then bunpo is grammar, and hen means like kind of like section. Yeah, and that's all the chapters. As I said before, this is Genki number 2. Some of the grammar may not be explained as it was taught in Genki 1. So anyway, so then when you open up the book, each page or each chapter is about the same. So here's Daiju Sanka. So we have lesson 13. They give you a dialogue, kaiwa, at the very beginning, and there is audio for it. You can see this, there's audio, and then translation. Vocabulary. Grammar, chapter 13. And the first point is potential verbs. Potential verbs are to say
that you can or have the ability to do something, that something is possible. So they give you some examples here. Do verb is pretty easy. This is going through the hiragana chart and going down to the e line. Go down to the e line. Ru, miru, mirareru. Mirareru means I have the potential to look, or it's possible for me to look, or I can look. U verbs, of course, we have the different conjugations for the U verbs. Iku is ikeru. Hanasu, hanaseru is kaeru. Oyogu is oyogeru. Asobu is asoberu. We have matsu is materu. Yomu, yomeru. Shinu, shineru. And toru, toreru. Kuru to korareru. And suru to dekiru. There actually are shorter alternative potential forms of do verbs and the irregular kuru, which are made by adding the suffix deru instead of rareru. So, and they show you the this potential form. So you just have derareru to dereru, and mirareru to mireru, and korareru to koreru. And they say, it says in here it's more common among young speakers, but so just, they want to make you aware of that point, just in case you hear it, and then it won't be too confusing. And then they give you an example. Watashi wa nihongo ga hanasemasu. So, watashi wa, watashi, I, nihongo, Japanese language, ga, and then hanasemasu, can, or have the potential to speak. So I have the potential to speak Japanese. Watashi wa oyogenai desu. So watashi, I, oyogu is the verb it's conjugated from, which means to swim. So oyoge, and the do is dropped, added. The do is dropped and nai is attached because it's a negative. So I do not have the potential to swim. And then of course it has the ndes, so it has this kind of implied ending. I'm not too good with the ndes yet. I've read the chapter many times and looked at many resources for ndes, and it still confuses me. So if I ever do get a teacher, it's definitely one of the things I'll be asking about. So now we have ame ga futa node umi ni ikemasen deshita. Ame, rain, and furu is to fall. It's usually used. So futa node, because node is verbatim, or is node is an ender, that means because. Futa means it's in the past. So because it rained, umi ni ikemasen deshita. Umi is ocean, ikemasen. So they added the potential ike, and then they dropped the do and added masen. So it's negative, have no potential. Does not have the potential, and it's in the past. Deshta is added at the end. Conjugation pattern of potential verbs. Present. So here's short forms, long forms. So you have affirmative, mirareru, negative, mirarenai, mirareta, mirarenakata, and mirareta. And we have the long forms, miraremasu, miraremasen, miraremashita, and miraremasen deshita. Now the verbs that take the particle o can take either o or ga when they have been made into the potential. So dekiru, the potential counterpart of the verb suru, is somewhat special and takes ga almost all the time. All particles other than o remain the same when the verb is turned into kanji o yomu to kanji ga yomeru, or kanji o yomeru. And then suru dekiru, shigoto o suru, shigoto ga dekiru. And then we have verbs with particles other than o, they remain the same, just like it said. Yama ni noboru, yama ni noboreru. So, no change. And grammar point number 2 is shi, to give reason for something. When you want to mention not just one, but 2 or more reasons, you can use shi in place of kara. And then they have an example to break down Nihongo wa omoshiroi shi. So, it's just saying Nihongo is the thing that's interesting. Shi, which is listing a reason. Sensei wa ishi, teacher is the thing that's good. Watashi wa Nihongo no jugyo ga daisuki desu.
I 日本語の授業 So I am the one and then Japanese class が大好きです to like. So I'm the one that likes Japanese class. The language is interesting and the sensei is good. 友達 friend 遊び to play 来たし So the friend came to play. 彼と電話で話したし Let's see how you do it. Told lists. Told is a particle that lists. And it is listing both 彼 which is he, or in this case it can also mean boyfriend. So I, boyfriend. I and boyfriend. Told. 電話で話したし電話 to call and to talk. So called and talked to him. 昨日はとてもいい日でした. Yesterday, very とても very いい good 日でした. It's the past tense of des. So yesterday was a good day because a friend came over and I talked to my boyfriend. Country 帰りたいですか? 帰り is a conjugation. 帰り means to return home. たい means to want something. 帰りたい means to want to go home. ですか? Do you want to go back to your country? いえ、日本語の生活は楽しいし、いい友達がいるし、帰りたくないです. So here we have the response. いえの日本語の生活. 生活 means everyday living or life. So Japan's life, my life in Japan, is 楽しい, is fun. いい友達. いい means good, 友達 is friend. がいる. So I have, いる exists. Exists, good friends. し、帰りたくないです. たくない is the conjugation form of たい. So he's saying that I do not want to return home because life here is fun and I have good friends. You can use just one she clause, implying that it's not the only reason for the situation. And they give you an example. 物価が安いし、この町の生活は楽です. So 物価 means price. 安い means cheap. この this 町 town の生活 this town's living or life in this town は楽です is enjoyable. So life in this town is comfortable. And then the reason is because the prices are cheap. That's one of the reasons. Sometimes the she clause follows the description of the situation explained. 山下先生はいい先生です。教えるのが上手だし、親切だし。The 山下先生, Yamashita is the name of the teacher. はいい先生. So he's a good teacher. Yamashita is a good teacher. 教えるのが上手だし. So 教える 上手 means to be talented at something or to be good at something. So he's good at teaching. Shinsetsu means kind. So shinsetsu is another reason that Yamashita sensei is a good teacher. Note that the she follows the short forms. Sentences, it means that da appears with non-adjectives and nouns, but not with the adjectives. And they give you examples. 面白いし、好きだし、学生だし。
Hey guys, so what I've been thinking about lately is doing a video on people that I know writing kanji for the first time. I wish I did. I wish I saved a lot of my original notes when I was first starting to learn Japanese, and the notes that I made with my original kanji characters. I didn't save all of them, all of my flashcards and stuff. So I would like to now, some of my friends and some of my family, I would like them to write out a couple kotowaza, which is the proverbs in Japanese, and I have the perfect book for it. So it's in English and Japanese, so it'll be easy for them to kind of look over and everything, because I want them to pick a proverb out themselves, and I want them to write it on a little postcard, and I'm going to collect them and see exactly how people that have no experience with kanji, with writing kanji stroke order and things like that, just kind of how their kanji looks. Stroke order, when you're learning kanji, stroke order does matter, it does count. So I wanted to see a few people write kanji that have never written kanji, maybe never even seen kanji before. So I'm just kind of interested in how they write it. This is not a video to make fun of anybody or anything like that. I was just kind of curious. I've been really interested in seeing other people's notes that are in Japanese. Little fun video. That's all it is. I'm not, like I said, I'm not making fun of anybody. It's a fun video that I had been thinking about doing, of having people, like I said, never seen kanji, never written kanji before. I want to see what their kanji looks like, because I do remember a few of my original notes, and I do remember my first few attempts at kanji, and they were horrible. So I'm kind of interested in seeing other people's handwriting in kanji as well. When you learn kanji, like I said, the stroke order is very important. The kanji can end up not looking anything like the original, and it can be hard to read if you don't write the correct stroke order. And also, once you learn a few kanji, it actually becomes pretty easy to learn or to write kanji you've never even seen before, because of things called radicals. Radicals are small parts inside the kanji, and usually radicals repeat. And the more and more you see the same radical, the easier it is to write kanji, like I said, even ones that you've never seen before. So, like I said, this video is just for fun. I'm not making fun of anybody. I know that everyone learns kanji at different levels, and a lot of people, when they're learning Japanese, may focus more on the speaking. I, myself, learning Japanese, have focused more on the reading and the writing. That is why I decided to do this video. So, like I said, I'm not making fun of anybody. I know people have difficulty writing kanji. I know that that's kind of one of the really hard topics, or the really hard things to learn in Japanese, is to learn the written language. I find kanji really interesting, so that's one reason why I first got interested in learning a language that uses characters instead of romanized letters. Originally, it was either between Japanese or Korean, and at one point I did want to learn Chinese, but I really liked Japanese. I learned the alphabets first, and that's what got me really interested in learning it. And like I said, I always found a language written in pictures to be so interesting. And the more and more I learn about grammar, and the more I learn about the kanji themselves, it gets more and more interesting each time. I'm just doing it for fun. I'm just asking people in my family, people at my work, some of my friends to write a proverb in Japanese. And if they don't want to do it, then they don't have to. I'm not forcing anyone to do this. It's just for fun. Once again, I am back. I was going to show you the book that I found. This is the book that I am using for this video. It is a dictionary of Japanese proverbs. I got it actually 2015 Christmas. It wasn't this last Christmas, it was the Christmas before. And I will show you the ISBN number. There it is. You can see ISBN number. I'm sorry if it's glaring. ISBN number. So I actually have a Japanese dictionary of kotowaza. Kotowaza, I'll put like put the kanji down. Also, it's probably not a very commonly used kanji. I'm not gonna go through this book at the moment because this is actually gonna be in one of my next videos. I had a request, which is really good. Didn't think of it. A request to do a video on all of my dictionaries. Now, this isn't technically a dictionary, but it is a dictionary. So it's going to be in that video.
The first proverb I have. One of my coworkers, I had them write out this proverb. And I will put the translation below. So we have, I believe it's kakusu koto se ni. Kind of interesting seeing the kana written as well. So there's one of my. So it says karasu ga uno mane. So you can see it up close. It was kind of interesting to see how focused and concentrated they were when they were writing out the kanji. A lot of times they would mistake a curve for a dash, and a lot of their lines were too short, which was kind of interesting. And they did pretty good. She did pretty good on this one. The last one took a while. It's pretty accurate. It was interesting just seeing how long and how many times she kept looking at the kanji to get it right. She did pick a pretty hard one, honestly. Ishi no ue ni mo sannen. So this is what I have so far. It's just kind of interesting seeing the different way people interpret certain strokes. Made lines connecting that didn't really connect. And they were putting curves in areas that aren't curved. So let me show you a little bit. The font in here is pretty simple font. So there's no extra like cursive handwriting. It's just all type text. So here is my brother's proverb. See, he actually did pretty good, considering the complicated kanji he had at the end. He said he wanted to pick out one that was more challenging, and it looks pretty good to me. Okay, so this is the proverb that I did recently, just to kind of give those I'm asking to write proverbs an example on how to write it. It's a little hard to explain exactly what I'm wanting. It's a little hard to explain how I want it written. We have a lot of people, everyone wants to start at the top, and they need room to write the kana. So there's the one I did as an example. So I did the one with my brush, but I wanted to write one out just so that I could show people how I wanted them to write it. So there it is. Cool.
てkanji. Wow, this is bleeding out really bad. Kanji o kai te mi mashita. All right. Bye. Or I'm gonna do a video on all my dictionaries, and I'm gonna do it in the morning. You wanna see? Move him out of the way so you can hear it. Okay, so he used my alarm clock. It lets me know when it's midnight, and it's midnight, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye. But it says, Name omoi kaberu. Oh god, this is hard to read with kana. Omoi, omou, omoi, omoi kaberu dake de. No matter where I go, the sun is there. Umeboshi o omoi kaberu dake de. Oh god, it's hard to read without kanji. Omou, tsuke komoto, tsuke komo, tsuke. Oh my god, that doesn't help at all. This is not what I want. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to look. What's the kanji for me? Mi. Karada no yure. And for some reason now I'm getting da mixed up. Shinzo no chi ga. Furan. Shinzo no chi ga. Shinzo no ga. Shinzo. Oh, I may have to look at the kanji because sometimes I get too tongue-tied with the hiragana. Kodomo tachi. Oops, sorry. Oh, that character is always weird. I think it's just pronounced ji, like the shi. Hitotsu, futatsu, mitsu, yotsu. Ugh. See how often I was in range today. Today I thought I would go over some of, and that light is really white. Yama ni nobo.